Hi everybody. So this is part 2 of food noise. So today I want to talk about some of the causes of food noise. And the first one, which I talked about a little bit, is my, soapbox, ultra-processed foods. Um, there is a connection, like receptors between the brain and the gut. And there's somebody who can talk way more scientific about this than I can. His name is Mario, and his channel is Nourished by Science. And he can tell you a lot about this and scientific ways that I couldn't. But basically, sometimes the connections get a little out of whack. And there are theories as to why that is when it comes to ultra-processed foods. I mean, part of it is they're using ingredients that we don't use in our kitchens. And they could have some effect on our receptors between the gut and the brain. And also, they're hedonic, ultra-palatable. They taste really yummy, and you can't have just one, right? I mean, that's how many commercials have that, and they're food products there, right? So that's part of why they are. Now, there's also something else, and that is most ultra-processed foods are stripped of some of the protein. And I'm not one of you have to have high protein kind of people, but you need enough. The body's going to seek some level of protein. And they are also stripped of a lot of micronutrients. And the body may be just screaming, give me actual real nutrients. They're seeking those micronutrients that are stripped from all those ultra-processed foods. Which is why, I'm okay with a little bit that I get here and there. It's when I get more than just a little bit that I start, feeling hungry at the wrong times and thinking about it too often and all of that. And as I mentioned yesterday, although I said it wrong, I said I lean into the ultra-processed foods after ultra-processed foods, and no, I lean into the whole. Now I can't say it. The whole foods when I have that food noise, and it gets better. And so now another cause is just simply something you would make at home. That's, again, ultra-palatable, hedonic, like chocolate cream pie, or something or a lovely pizza, with plenty of that sauce and the salt and all the lovely dough and the gooey, fatty cheese and whatever else you want to put on it. Those are lovely, but they do kind of have that reward centers of the brain, like, yeah, I'd like more, and maybe just one more piece, and yeah, okay, well, it's something to be mindful of. I don't find that they give me the long-term food noise issues that the ultra-processed foods give me, but I can certainly overeat them. And then there's a third category, and that's individualized. And for me, mine have to do with seed oils. And yes, I'm beating the seed oil drum here. But I find things fried in seed oils really send me. And by send me, I mean send me into major food noise. Like, your Chick-fil-A, or not to pick on Chick-fil-A, but just as an example, because that's the only real fast food I've had in like 8 months. It was served at an event, and yeah, it was the chicken tenders and breaded chicken tenders, and yeah, I had quite a bit of food noise after that one, thinking about food and just feeling hungry not that long afterwards, and things that are like super annoying. And yeah, again, leaning to the whole foods. Another one is short anything with shortening in it. There's this lady who makes these great cutout cookies, and but I can tell by the taste they're not made with butter; they're made with shortening, and that really sends me, as I put it, also. So there are some things that just individually can do it for you. So I'm being mindful. That's what I do, and a little balance. I'm not, oh no, I can't eat this and I must talk about this and make somebody feel badly about what they brought or whatever. No, absolutely not. I'm just mindful of it, try to not take certain things and, um, you know, have small amounts and when I need to not hurt people's feelings. And yeah, that's what I do. But then I'm not like having to do that daily, weekly, whatever. That's just a once in a while thing. So if it was more often, I would say no. I mean, I had to say I was. It was just because I was trying to stay away from starch. I was at this event and ladies, and this lady had made this kettle corn, and I love her kettle corn, but I said no. I said I would love to have some. I love your kettle corn, but just not today. And she was okay with it, but sometimes you do have to say no. So that's it for my part 2 of food noise. Have a good day.